www.rusty-eye.org.
We're glad you're back. Now on to our Hero Central. About 6 months ago, we introduced you to Sergeant Rusty Midkiff, a Woodstock native whose horse farm was ruined by last year's floods while he was serving in Afghanistan. The 11 Alive Help Desk led an effort to restore Rusty's farm and surprise the sergeant as he returned home. Matt Pearl reports Rusty's story keeps getting better.
A beautiful day. A soothing sound. A glorious vision. Everything Rusty Midkiff ever wanted. Everything he thought he'd never get back.
The animals aren't here, and the people aren't here, and the little kids aren't here. Something is obviously missing.
6 months ago, Sergeant Midkiff thought his horse farm, Legends Run, was completely gone. He was overseas in Afghanistan when the September floods all but stormed away his business. That was when the 11 Alive Help Desk got involved. Dozens of volunteers took part in a mission to rebuild. And Rusty came home to the surprise of his life.
Beautiful. I can't believe y'all surprised me with something. I'm shocked.
And yet, for a while, the shock and the joy also came with what Rusty calls a sense of dread.
At the end of the day, I was still jobless. What everyone had done, that I needed to match their effort and really to make the most of this. And I've certainly tried. I've certainly tried.
He succeeded.
Get it moving forward.
Rusty was able to lease out his farm. Now it's home for lessons, training, or on this day, practice for the Kennesaw State equestrian team.
It was like dominoes. That allowed me some stability, some income.
And he used it to find employment with the National Guard, to work part-time at the Lovett School in Atlanta as a security guard, and to go back to school himself, a full-time student at Kennesaw State.
I just hammer it in these young soldiers' heads, go to college. Finally, one of them said, Sergeant Midkiff, why aren't you going to college?
You can call it good fortune, you can call it a lucky break, but Rusty Midkiff is using all that to make his own breaks, while still stopping every so often.
Come here.
To enjoy a beautiful day, a soothing sound, and a glorious vision he finally has back.
From the moment those people showed up at my property and started rebuilding my farm, they set in motion a chain of events that I could not have foreseen. And everything that's happened has been a blessing.
Matt Pearl, 11 Alive News.
And we'll be right back with a look at one of the fall season premieres tonight, right here on 11 Alive and NBC.
Hero Central is brought to you by Montlick & Associates.
It's always on your mind. If you've been injured in an accident, concerns linger. Will you get better? Will you ever go back to work? How will you support your family? And still, there are more questions than answers. The attorneys at Montlick & Associates will work hard to get you the answers and all the money you deserve. Call us today at 1-800-LAW-NEED for your free consultation. That's 1-800-LAW-NEED.
Real women with real issues, they're getting ready to make major changes.